with Johannes Benigni, Managing Director of JBC Energy. Thank you very much indeed for coming in to speak to us. Also, Iran, of course, has now responded by cutting off oil to French and UK buyers. How much of an impact, if any, is this going to have on energy security and supply?
Nothing at all. I mean,
nothing at all.
No,
okay.
I mean, it's very, very small volumes. It's more symbolic.
And also, EU countries have said that they have essentially sufficient reserves to deal with any disruptions. Are European refiners seeing some success in finding alternative supplies? Because, of course, this embargo doesn't come into place for another few months.
Right. Yes, Europe can deal with it. The world can't deal with it. If you cut off the supplies of Iran for the world, we have a serious problem. If it's just Europe, then it's a reallocation, and the market is going to deal with it.
So we're seeing right now oil trading near a 9-month high. Do you expect that to continue?
Yes, tensions are there. It's not only Iran, let's not forget. We
Yes.
don't have Syrian supplies, Yemen supplies, Sudanese supplies, still not full supplies out of Libya. So we have a whole series of supply disruptions. And the cushion is not very big.
So how do European oil companies need to respond to that?
Well, I mean, European oil companies are looking for alternative supplies. That's okay. But, you know, you can't say, well, we don't send Iranian oil to China and India, because they would have a real problem to get alternatives instead.
And are they doing that?
They're right now still buying Iranian oil. So Iran won't have a big problem with the current sanctions, right? What is problematic is the freight market. You know, shipping oil is getting more difficult. So it's changing the way Iranians are offering their oil. It will be more delivered to the customers, because customers find it difficult to get vessels and insurance for vessels. So overall, what we expect is Iranian production will be more problematic than their sales activity. Iran doesn't have a problem selling its oil, but they have a problem probably to maintain the production and the maintenance on the oil field. So we see this year a decline of about 300,000 barrels of oil production in Iran, from currently 3.5 million to 3.2.
And do we have a problem in terms of the oil price? I'm thinking more an economic problem, if the market starts to price in any blockage or problem with the Strait of Hormuz?
Well, I think this is underestimated at this point in time.
Oh, it's underestimated?
Absolutely underestimated.
Why?
Well, the market can't deal without Iranian oil. The market, of course, can't deal with the 15 to 17 million barrels of oil that goes through the Strait of Hormuz every day. And you should not underestimate the ability of the Iranians. There are a lot of islands in the Persian Gulf, and they are Iranian islands. And it's actually not the Strait of Hormuz, it's the Western Corridor, which is relevant. And it's fairly easy for Iran to control it.
Well, really interesting to get your perspective on this. Johannes Benigni, Managing Director of JBC Energy, thank you so much for your time.